The Dominican Republic, established in 1493, has a diverse mix of cultures. The Dominicans are a mix of African and native Taíno people. The Dominican Republic is the second largest Caribbean nation, with Cuba being the largest. This nation was under the control of Haitian government until 1844, until finally the U.S. government's rule ended in October 1922. They are now a sovereign nation, free from foreign influence. The Dominican Republic's culture is a blend of many elements that make this culture rich in diversity. These elements go into their architecture, food, dance, work, relationships, and family life. The Dominican Republic is a patriarchal society that often overlooks the role of women in the country. The men hold the authority in this society. They are the ones to work and support their families, while women work mostly in the home, taking care of children and the house. Slowly, the Dominican Republic culture is seeing more and more women working and making their own money to sustain themselves and their families. The Chocal Initiative is one such example of women working towards sustaining themselves. They developed this initiative out of a need to create an economic foothold separate from men.
En su mayoría, antes las mujeres trabajaban en casa de familia, en fábrica. En esta altura del juego, la mujer está muy avanzada, tanto en los estudios como en los trabajos por realizar.
Chocal is a business that makes and produces chocolate from the Dominican Republic. This business of making sweet treats helps these women earn money by working and creating more jobs. Their mission is to combine the health and well-being of their workers to create a product of quality in a way that ensures value in the company and for society. They envision to be an industry leader that is recognized nationally and internationally by all the interest groups related to the activities of the company. They also hope to be an example of entrepreneurship to other groups and organizations. The Chocal Initiative establishes personal relationships based on trust and mutual respect by listening to opinions and communicating openly and sincerely with their workers. There are many characteristics and cultural viewpoints that go into being a woman in the Dominican Republic.
Being a woman, I think, is changing very slowly, but is bound by the traditions of matriarchal and patriarchal societies. Interesting in the sense that it is a matriarchal society, even though people tend to perceive the man as being the leader. She's the one matriarchal in the sense of she's the one that basically is going to make sure that the children get food on the table, and she manages what's called the economy of the house, and hopefully the husband, the man, will bring something to the table. If he doesn't, it falls on her to do the providing.
In Latin America, there's a concept called machismo that really explains how the patriarchal society works. It often explains why domestic abuse and infidelity occur, just as it does in other countries like the United States. Despite the negative aspects of machismo, there is a newer movement pushing women to become empowered.
I think it's beginning to change because more and more women are being educated and empowered. And even it reflects even this cacao cooperative, that if the poor people, if the people in the rural areas, if the women are getting together to say, we're not going to put up with this, then the middle class and the upper class women are going to be able to say, we're not going to put up with this. If the woman feels that they are worth something, intellectually, emotionally, and with strength and health, the more that happens for themselves, the more the men will have to think, well, you know, I can't use them anymore. I can't manipulate women. So you end up with the dynamics of getting together in healthy relationships and not dysfunction.